2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Wiggins. Jason Tatum is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Young in at the shooting guard. Now here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. From the arc. It's rebounded by Curry. And here's Curry who brings it up for the West All-Stars. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Now, here is Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Young. And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Curry against Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even while being fouled, Curry stays nimble and manages to get his shot off.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
And both free throws good for Curry. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me he thought about it, had some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Passes it to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morant. And Jokic with the rebound. The pass to DeRozan. Over Young. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Jokic.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Now here's Morant. Tatum finds Young. Drives to the hoop. And DeRozan sends it back. Here's Giannis. The shot will not fall.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Young looking around. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Curry wide open, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Curry's got 7 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Jokic against Young, and a wide open look here for Wiggins. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Curry. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Jimmy Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Middleton, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Middleton kicks the ball. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Butler, and the rejection by Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Paul. Mitchell passes to Allen. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Levine. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Mitchell wide open. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. On defense, the East All-Stars, they trail by 11.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Now here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
For three, Mitchell. That one, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Middleton on the wing, defended by Allen, and it's sent back by Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Levine's shot is off. And the West All-Stars with possession. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and he hits the jump shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. West All-Stars lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the West All-Stars have possession. This is the most they've led by 13 points. LeBron James is out there with Butler. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Middleton following the shot by Chris Paul. Some solid defense from Butler.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Paul. Back to LeBron. And they double up James. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 13-point game. Middleton dishes to Towns. Booker outside. Butler with the steal. Paul outside. Pass to James. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Booker the pass to Murray. Over Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Team foul.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
And he makes the first. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Allen. Antetokounmpo comes in for Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for James. And it's Garland in for Paul. The East also changing it up. Embiid, he's checked in for Gobert. Jason Tatum comes in for Towns. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Chris Middleton. And so he hits both. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Jokic. And that one is good. Jokic has got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's the break. Here's Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Young's checked in for Devin Booker. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Tatum. He kicks it to Young. Lets a floater go. Young's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Murray against Garland. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort, and Giannis with the layup. Giannis has got his second bucket.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
It's Garland, top of the key. For Murray. They get it again. Jokic. And the basket is good. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here is Young. Looking to end the run. That one, no good. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Here's DeRozan. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and the East All-Stars also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Garland against Morant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
here for the East. Levine's checked in for Wiggins, and Ball subbed in for Trae Young. Tatum dishes to Morant. Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Morant.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the West All-Stars.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's Doncic missing. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Tatum. And that one hits back iron. Garland looking it over. To the inside. And they double up DeRozan. Jokic finds DeRozan. That one good for 2. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence.
At the line for the
Morant,
East All-Stars,
not afraid to get physical.
At the line
The East
for 2.
All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Morant.
The 2020 Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, went to a mid-major, overlooked out of high school. Ja exploded that sophomore season and went from a relative unknown to 2nd overall pick in the draft. An incredible underdog story.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Allen's checked in for Jokic. Jimmy Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. James checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Middleton finds Morant. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
High post, Gobert.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Paul's checked in for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. And Gobert drops them both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 9 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Shaq, what did you think about the East All-Stars?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But, hey, not looking good out there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid out there with Tatum. Then it's Young, then it's Wiggins, and it's Morant in at the 1. Now, here is Young after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Morant. In coming off the assist from Young.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Tatum against James. Outside DeRozan to the paint. Goes up on the block. No good on the shot. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Tatum drives in. And James pulls it down. Giannis inside. Covered by Wiggins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
The multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
Now here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for John Morant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot by Curry, no good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Tatum. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Curry. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
Andrew Wiggins
just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Morant against Curry. Now here's Morant. He He's guarded closely. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Fred VanVleet comes in for LeBron. And it's Garland in for Curry. The East also changing it up. Booker comes in for Trae Young. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Morant. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 14. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Puts it up from 12. And Jokic with the rebound. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. A shot, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. And here are the East All-Stars now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Passes to DeRozan. And the rejection by Embiid. Murray looking around. Just over 3.5 minutes into the third quarter of play now. And good that time.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Checked in for the West. Jimmy Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gobert, he's checked in for the East. Chris Middleton comes in for Wiggins. To the middle. Allen's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the pass to Booker. Now Embiid, defended by Butler. And they double up Embiid for 3. Booker, West All-Stars with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Here's VanVleet. That shot off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Booker outside. Stolen by Garland. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Allen trying to get open as Butler. Allen's shot is off. Allen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Booker. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the West.
Now into the lineup for your West All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Leading by 12. Van Vliet finds Mitchell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
It's good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Garland against Murray. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Van Vliet. Over Booker. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Van Vliet against Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's the West All-Stars sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Chris Paul is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Allen. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's James in at the small forward position. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here's Towns, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Towns has got his first basket.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
Here's Paul. Count it from 12.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Chris Paul. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Levine, good.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Paul surveying the floor. Shoots over ball. Knocks down the step-back J. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. Levine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
Now here's Allen. Back to James. And the shot goes in.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered.
Outside, ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. He dishes it to Paul. Shoots over ball. Paul can't get it to go. Middleton up top, defended by Paul. Kick out to Levine. The teardrop falls in.
Nice touch on the floater. Another tool that Levine's developed. I mean, he's becoming a better all-around scorer for sure.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Allen. Antetokounmpo comes in for Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for the East. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gobert. Wiggins comes in for Chris Middleton. Young's checked in for Levine. And it's Morant in for Ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. And here are the East All-Stars now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Tatum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 10-point game.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
First one falls for him.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. And Jokic drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Tatum down low. Giannis is there.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here's Curry. It doesn't go for him. Morant with some nice D. Young inside. DeRozan defending. And the rejection by Giannis. Curry outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Tatum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Curry against Morant. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly about Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Giannis. And here is Curry. DeRozan finds Jokic. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Here's Young. The West All-Stars pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Outside for Curry. Drills it from outside.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. They get it back. And again, unable to change momentum here. Wiggins against James. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time